See my face there. इसमें face नहीं है. Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, friends. This is Shailesh Saraf. Welcome back. If you have attended the last 2 weeks presentation, so today we will talk about trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty. A small brief introduction. Who are joining this presentation for the first time. My name is Shailesh Saraf. I'm a managing director of Dynamic Equities Private Limited. We have a wonderful website, dynamic-levels.com, and today I've been in the stock market since 25 years now, and we will share certain amazing concepts how to trade Nifty and Bank Nifty with confidence. Okay, so shall we start? Can you listen to me? Can you listen to my voice? Is my voice clear? Yes, thank you everybody. Okay, let's start the presentation. Okay, so first slide. Okay, now if you want to trade Nifty and Bank Nifty, and if you want to know whether the market will go up or go down, you have to study the open interest. Now, what is an open interest? Open interest is a position which how much open positions of Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Nifty Bank Nifty weekly, is open in the market. How much positions are open in the market, and who has those positions? Okay, so this data is given by NSE every day. Okay, so there is a link. If you check this link, there is a link. So if you go to this link in NSE India, there is a data which is available. So this is how you get the data every day from NSE. This is a raw data which NSE provides. So today we will discuss that how do you see this data, how do you interpret this data, how will you know whether this data is telling us whether the market is going to go up, whether the market is going to go down. So this data is very, very interesting. So we have been studying this data for about 4 or 5 years, and we have our own interpretation. So though that is one of the ways you can trade Nifty with confidence, and you can know whether the market will go up or whether the market will go down. Okay, so today's data we will only study the index, right? So basically the future index and the option index. Okay, there are 3 major indices which has about 99% of the volume in NSE. One is the Nifty future index, one is the Bank Nifty monthly index, and one is the weekly Bank Nifty index. So this data, okay, gives you that what is the position in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay, now let's go in the data. First, the client type. NSE releases data of 4 client types. Can you see on the left? So there is one client type which is clients. One is the domestic institutions, the foreign institutions, and the proprietary trading. Okay, so we will see. Let's understand the client type more in detail first. Client type. Okay, so clients are retail investors. They always remain on the opposite side of the market trend. Now they are always losing money, so never follow the client data. So if you want to make money, whatever, if the client is, if you see the client is in a bought position, that means the market will fall. If you see the client is in a buy position, the market will fall, and if they see the client is in a sell position, market will rise. So you have to check, you have to always play opposite the clients, and that is very, very critical. Okay, we will discuss more in detail. It's very, very interesting. Okay, second is the domestic institution investors. If you check, they have a very less significant participation in the derivative segment, so you can avoid seeing this data. The domestic institution data is not very important. Okay, now the most critical data is the foreign institution data. what is the foreign institutions doing, what is their position in Nifty futures, Bank Nifty futures, what is the position in index options. We have to study this data in a detailed manner, because this decides the direction of the market. So once you know where are the F2s going, you know that over the next 15 days the market is going to rise. The next 10 to 15 days the markets are going to fall. Okay, and the fourth one is proprietary. Okay, who are proprietors? Proprietors are, there are many National Stock Exchange members who are proprietary. Proprietary means they trade on their behalf, they invest the money. So there are many people who trade on arbitrage fund, many things they do, right? Proprietary, they do arbitrage, they do jobbing, they hold positions. So this is also a very important data, especially for options, not for futures, but you have to know what are the proprietary doing in options. Okay, so what is the most important data? Which ones decide the market direction? The F2 data, the futures data of F2s and the options data of F2. We will go in details. The proprietary data in options. Okay, D2 don't see the data. Clients always be opposite direction because they're always losing money. It has been a research, whenever the clients are bought, the markets are going to fall. Whenever the clients are sold, the markets are going to rise. And we'll prove it to you. It has always happened like that. Okay, so we will show you the data. Now, this data, as I said, this data is released by NSE. Again, in this format, NSE releases the data. I have shared you the link with you. This is the link. So if you go to this link, you will get this data every day. This data is released at about 5 to 5:30 p.m. every day in the evening. You go to nseindia.com and you'll get this data for today. So what we are discussing here is 17th data. Okay, today is 18th. Okay, so today, if you want to see today's data, it must have already released in NSE today. So if you have the data today, you can study the data for today. So we are studying the data which came yesterday. Okay, 17 January. Let us first study the first data. Can you see this line? Future index long, future index short. Can you see this data? Can you check what is the client? This is the client position, domestic institution position, foreign institution position, okay, and the proprietary position. Okay, Mr. Vijay Trivedi, you want to see the link, please? We'll share the link. Can you just put the link here? Okay, can you see this? Okay, we'll share that link, don't worry. Okay, so these are the 4 data. Now see, why is the market going up right now? Can you check here? This data is posted here long and this data is posted here. So what is the net position of the client? Okay, 50,748 contracts. Now again, very, very important. This data is in contracts. One contract is 5 lakh rupees in NSE, right? So this data is in contracts, not in shares. What you see in NSE on the Odin screen or the trading screen, they show shares. Why this is in contract? Because this data includes the data for Nifty, it includes the data for Bank Nifty, it also includes the data for Bank Nifty, weekly options and futures. So if you see the data here, this data is in contracts. So so basically the clients are short 50,748 contract as on yesterday. Okay? Clients are short, market are going up. So this includes Nifty futures, Bank Nifty futures also. Okay. Now can you check foreign institutions? 1,15,000 plus. That is why the markets are going up. So if you see this data every day, we'll show you how to do analysis every day also. If you see this data every day, you will know that the markets are going up. Okay, the daily analysis. Now daily analysis. Now this data is available on our website. Once you go on our website, you will get this data. Okay, Now check this data, from where this data is coming, okay? Now see the data here. Now this data, can you see 50,000? Can you see this 50,000? Okay, 50,748 client, right? Now this data is coming from here, 50,748. Now can you see F2 data? 1,15,995, 1,15,995. So this data is updated on our website dynamiclevels.com every day. So daily analysis, you can check what is the happening in the daily analysis. So if you check, Nifty was 8,000, 7,900 here, and they started buying, or from 20th December, the foreign institutions started buying. Can you check? They were only 45,000, while that time the clients were minus 18,000. In the last about 20 days, they have increased their position to 1,15,000 contracts. Can you check this? And clients they were minus, now they have increased to 50,000 minus. That is why if you check from the markets, from 8,000 it has gone up by 400 points. So if you don't have the knowledge of the data, okay, you will be opposite the markets. So every day you can find an analysis, what are the F2s doing in the future data and what are the clients doing in the future data. Can you check when they were buying 26,000, 5,000, 11,000 contracts, the clients were selling this kind of contracts. So for the future, this is the most important data to check, and you know whether the market will go up or whether the market will go down. If you check, Bank Nifty was 17,877 and yesterday it came down to 19,067. It went up by 1,200 points. Okay, now this is the contracts. This data comes in contracts. Again, I repeat, not in shares. Okay, so basically 1,15,000 contracts. So if you multiply this by 75, okay, or 40, which we do not know, that data is not revealed. So you have more than, more than 75 lakh shares options in for future options. If you go in shares, which is shown in the NSE screen. Okay, so this is how you actually predict whether the market will go up and have a daily analysis. This is available on our website and you can check. So by doing this, you can play short term that the markets are going to go up. Now if you check when the market was high on 9 December, okay, how from 74,000 the contracts went down to 19,000. Can you see this? And if you check here, they were minus, they reduced the minus, the clients, okay, and the market was falling actually. If you see, the markets were falling. So we have studied this data for 4 to 5 years, and we have seen that if you don't have a realization of this data, you will usually not be able to get the trend. If you want to know the trend of the market, there are two ways to know the trend. One is technical analysis, one is fundamental analysis. In the index futures, the fundamental analysis is the study of the open interest position. The more knowledge you have of the open interest positions, you can start guessing about the market on a daily basis. Okay, now let's go to the next one. How to understand option data. Now this is also very, very interesting. How to study the option data. So we get this data from NSE. Can you see this line? Option index call long. Option index put long. Option index call short. Option index put short. This is the data you will receive from the NSE website, right? Then we put this data in a format. This is prepared by us. Now if you check index put long, can you see this figure? Now this figure is put here. Index put short, can you check here? So net figure is 52,000 minus. Now first, if you are able to understand, I hope you understand what is call long and what is call short. Let's go back. Call long means that they are playing teji, they are buying in the market. Put long means they are playing mandi in the market. Call short is mandi, put short is teji. Now you should have that knowledge about the option market. You know, we are experts in options, so we are just giving you, we are not giving you the beginner's trainer, we are taking you. So if you do not have much knowledge, then it will be difficult for you to understand the data. Okay. Mr. Sunganathan, teji means that the market will go up. That is the, you know, and mandi means bullish is teji. Mandi means the markets are going to go down. Okay. What is put short? Mr. Sunit Sani, you know, that is the beginner's training. So you should know, if you want to trade in Nifty, you should know that what is put short. Okay. Put short means to play teji. Okay. So we are not giving you training on put short or put long. If you want that training, you ask, my people will train you on the beginner's lessons for options. Okay, send us a mail if you want a beginner's lessons for options. Okay, at support@dynamiclevels.com, we will train you on that. Okay, first let us understand. Now I just need a raise of hands. How many people know about call long, put long, call short and put short? Can you see a raise of hands? 3 people, 4, 5, 6. Wow, good. Many people know. So thank you. Thank you. So let us move forward. This is not a beginner training lesson. So you should know what is this. Okay. Now if you check, we put this data into a format. So what we do, we put the call long and call short. So we get the net index. So again, if you check, call long is teji and call short is mandi. So basically, if you again check, client is 2 lakh shares, 2 lakh contract short in the market. That is why the markets are going up. Similar story to option data or future data. Can you check this? Okay. If you check again, if you see, then what we do when we combine these two data, this is the net data. So this figure and this figure gives us the net positions. So if you check, the clients are short in the market. That is why the markets are going up. Okay, they are going up. Now, who are these clients making their own losses? They are all the retail investors who trade in the market without knowledge. They trade in the market and they try to predict their own teji and mandi, and we have seen that whenever they are always opposite the market, they are basically Mr. Anish Sheikh, they are people who have less knowledge or who have no research knowledge. Okay, so they trade because they have liking for the markets and they lose. So they are those people who trade. So the foreign institutions, the domestic institution and the proprietors, they make money and the clients loses money, because the stock market is a zero-sum game. Somebody has to lose, somebody has to gain. So we have seen the clients usually are in a loss in the derivative segment. That is why people are very scared of the futures market or speculative market. We don't need to be scared. If we know fundamental analysis, if we understand how the market goes up, we can all make money even in the option data. In fact, in the option market. Option market, if you buy call or you buy put, it is actually very, very less risky. Okay. So let us go into detail. So if you check, the clients are short. Okay. Now there is one important data which we found out after a lot of research. Can you see? As I told before, the pro options are very, very important. Their data, they are plus. And F2s, it may seem like that they are minus, but they are not minus. Okay. So let us study dynamic research study. Now this was the data here, which we shown you here. This same data is shown here. Now our research, we have seen F2s always have a hedge above 2 lakh put long contracts. Now what do you mean by put long? That means we have checked that whenever they always have a position of 2 lakh contract, that means they have hedged this share with the cash market. So in case the market goes down, they have hedge. So if you just put this data, if you minus this, they are also actually 87,000 contracts plus. This is not actually a minus figure because they always have this hedge, whatever is the market. So when this data comes, you always see that they have 2 lakh. So this actually data will become plus. So they are actually 87,000 contracts plus. Okay. So when we show this data in the daily analysis for index option, we adjust this in our website. So when we adjust this in our website, you will be able to see the net position also on a daily basis. This is available on our website. So we adjust this and then we show you the figure. Now again, if you check this daily analysis, okay, they were actually minus 40,000 when the markets were low. Okay, they started buying the contracts and right now they are 86,000 contracts plus. That is why the markets have gone up. So we adjust this data. If you can see adjusted net 2 lakhs. And what is the change today? So you can actually study how many contracts they are buying. If you check, they have been buying continuously from 5th Jan and the markets are going up. And if you check the clients, they are continuously selling. Because the clients are selling, the markets are going up. Okay. Mr. Pushpesh Jain, why is F2 113140? That is the data which is given, Mr. Pushpesh Jain. This data is given by NSE. Okay. If you check, this data is coming from this figure. So when you will put these 4 figures together, you will get this data. Okay. So this is how, this is given by NSE. What we have done from our research, we have adjusted this 1,13,000. Actually, they are plus in the market. So we show this on our website. What is hedge by F2? Mr. Solanki, actually what is hedge? So basically, you know, the F2s, because they have a big buy position in the cash market, they have many shares. So they always manage the risk by buying put in the market, so that in case the market goes down by 500 points, 1,000 points, like Brett exit or the demonetization or the Trump when he came, the markets fell. So they have a hedge position, they do not lose much. That is called risk management by the positions. Okay. So next question, how do we know F2 average position 2 lakhs? How do we know? Mr. Hardik, if you will study the net positions and you put the data, everyday data, okay, you will actually know this data, okay, for last 3 years. So we have done the analysis and we have seen last 3 years, they always have 2 lakh market positions approximately. Sometime it is 1,90,000, sometime it is 2,10,000. Okay. Yes, Mr. Firoz, it is always a must. Then only you will know exactly that how the markets are playing. Does the rule apply for D2? No, Mr. Krishnan, the rule does not apply for D2. I am taking the question right now so that your understanding is clear. To get the F2 actual position by count. So we are giving you the actual buy position, if you see, is approximately 87,000 contracts. These are not shares, these are contracts. So it may be Nifty, Bank Nifty also together. How did you arrive? By our research, Mr. Akshay. This is an important part we want to share. Okay, let's take. I agree, Mr. Saurabh. Let's understand and we'll take all the questions from 5:40. Is it okay? So hold on to your questions. Let us do first the research and then we'll take the questions. Please hold on to your questions. So once you know the clients are shorting the market, the F2s are buying the market, and the proprietaries are buying in the option market, you should know the markets are going to go up. If you check, this is exactly what happened between 9 December. The markets were 8262. Can you see this? And then the F2 started selling the market. Can you check this? And the client started buying the market. And the market from 8262 went down to 7908. It went down by approximately 350 or 370 points. And again, when they started buying, the market started going up. So this is the daily analysis which you can get from our website. Okay. Obviously, it takes time to understand, interpret the data, because you cannot take 25 years of experience and 5 years of data research by just in a 1 hour session. So it's a practice, my friends. You have to practice, you have to understand the data, you have to ask regular questions. But we are giving you a very simple tool where you know what is the market trend. Market trend is not decided by technical analysis. Market trends are decided by open interest positions. Who is the buyer in the market? So if you do not know about open interest positions, you will always lose money trading Nifty and Bank Nifty. So don't be a client, be a smart trader. Okay? Did you get the understanding for this? So basically, if you check, just a quick review for everyone. Just a quick review, how to understand future data. You have to put once you put these figures here, you will get the net position. Okay, so if the clients are short, market will go up. If the F2s are buying, markets will go up. You should know this. Are we clear on this? How to understand option data? We have given you how to understand. Once you put this data in this format, this link will be available on YouTube. You have to put it. If you have to be good in Excel, download the data, put it on Excel, and then you will know this data every day. Okay, then you will know what is the net position. Okay, once you know the net position of the option data, you have to put on a daily analysis sheet and then check what is happening. So every day when you see F2s are buying, pros are buying, and clients are shorting the market will go up. Are we understanding this basic simple tool to trade Nifty and Bank Nifty? Okay, this is a very, very simple tool. Now, very, very important, some very important and simple information. If you want to trade Bank Nifty, there are 4 shares, okay, which have 72% weightage in Bank Nifty. HDFC Bank 31%, ICICI Bank 19%, Kotak Bank 11%, and SBI 10%. So if you want to trade Bank Nifty, you also need to study this data on a regular basis. So if you study this data on a regular basis for these 4 counters, you will have an idea also whether the Bank Nifty will go up or Bank Nifty will go down. Okay. Another very, very important index to watch is the Morgan Stanley Emerging Market Index. This is available on investing.com by this link. You should study the Emerging Market Index. There are many times people make a mistake. They actually follow sometimes American markets. It is not important. If America is going up, India will go up. Because sometimes when there is a interest rate increase in America, okay, American S&P and Dow Jones goes up, but the emerging markets fall. Okay, so that is why if you follow the MSI emerging market index, you will know also whether Nifty will go up and down. So do not follow S&P, follow this index. This is more important. This will give you a better idea whether the emerging market is positively correlated right now with the US markets, or is negatively correlated with the US markets. Okay, another very important part. Day after tomorrow, Mr. Trump is taking the oath, and we have checked, whenever a new president comes, there is a very big movement in the American markets. So if he makes a mistake and America goes down very sharply, then the chances are also India will also go down very sharply. So if you keep checking this index, you will be more clear, because sometimes we have a habit of seeing the European indices and we have the habit of seeing the American indices, but we do not see the MSI emerging market index. This will give you a better understanding whether emerging markets are performing, going up or going down. If you check in the last few days, America is stable, but the emerging market index are continuously going up. Now this is very important, because if America increases the interest rate 3 times, what they have decided in 2017, the emerging market index goes down tremendously and Nifty will go down. So please study this index regularly on investing.com. It will help you. Okay. Another important level. Okay. Another important area is you should have a knowledge of Bank Nifty and Nifty weekly and monthly levels. From this is where, once you know that if a data is reversing, okay, usually we have seen what happened is, in technical analysis, people have the habit of following daily charts or hourly charts or minute charts. That is not a good strategy. You should definitely know Bank Nifty and Nifty levels, weekly and monthly charts you study, because the foreign institution investors and the big smart investors who have knowledge, they follow the weekly and monthly levels. They do not follow small levels, because they have a tendency to hold for 15 days, 20 days. So that is why when you hold for 15, 20 days, the market has a tendency, once it goes to a Nifty level, then it has a chance to reverse. Okay, so you should know. Now this level is available on dynamiclevels.com. So we give you, if you check the daily, weekly and monthly levels, okay, these levels are available. Now if you check this in our website, this PDH is previous day high, IDH is intraday high, intraday low. We give you even 15-minute delayed data on our website. Previous week high, previous week low, current week high, current week low, previous month high, previous month low, current month high, current month low. It is given. What is ADM? ADM is the average daily movement, okay, for Nifty, okay, the volume, and then the levels are given here. So if you untick mark this, you will get the weekly levels and monthly levels. Put a note. If the market has gone to a weekly level and monthly level, and the markets have risen, okay, then you know, and from first day you see a reversal. You see, can you check the reversal here? So there was a reversal, market was short, they bought first time here. And if there is a level here, there was a level of 7916 in the market. And that is the first time they started buying. So you know it is a monthly level, and now the F2s have started buying from low. A smart investor buys low, sells high. It is a fool who thinks he can buy higher and sell higher. Okay, that is why if you know the weekly and monthly levels, you can study the support and then you correlate it with the open interest positions. So once you know the open interest positions, you know. Now whether the market will give a breakout or not, you can predict from the open interest only. So if they are continuously buying, then you know they might do a breakout also. So these things comes with these things comes with a lot of practice. Okay, but it is not so difficult. But these are simple practices which you have to do regularly. You have to study the data, ask us questions, and then only start trading Nifty and Bank Nifty options and futures. If you do not do that, the chances of losing money is very, very high. Do not trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty as a customer, as a client. Trade as a smart that you are also an F2. You are also a good proprietary trader and you can trade with confidence. Okay, so these are some of the things. There are other things also, how to study intraday, but that is too complicated. Okay, so we will take up maybe sometimes when we put a 2-day training seminar. You can actually join us and then we'll see how we can train you there. But these are some of the ways where you can know the trend of Nifty and Bank Nifty and trade with confidence. Okay, so we'll take some of the questions. Let's take the question, Deepak Yadav. As the data is based on combination of Nifty and Bank Nifty, Mr. Arziano de Souza. This is the number of contract, which is the ratio of Nifty, Bank Nifty, and sometimes they trade opposite to each other also. This is not a ratio. This is the normal contract which is totaling of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So this is not any ratio. Mr. Deepak Yadav, how many days we shall look for data trend as data fluctuates, by the way, increase and decrease, and next day there is an opposite move in market. Where to study top 4 banks data for increase and decrease in positions. Now the same way you have to study the open interest positions of the 4 shares also, which is available on nseindia.com. Okay, but you will not get the data client wise or future wise. Okay, so it's a completely different study, more technical, but it takes time to understand that, Mr. Yadav. This type of data is available to equity derivatives. Mr. Raja did not understand the question. I missed a few minutes. Where can I download this from? We will put this link in the YouTube. You can see it, Mr. James. Where does this type of data comes from? Where this type of data comes from? Individual? No, this data for individual stocks does not come, Mr. Mohit. Okay, please let me know with email when there is an intraday Nifty webinar. Now we'll see, we'll do an intraday Nifty webinar. Is too complicated. You know, there are many factors, news factors. Once you have an understanding that the markets are going up, I recommend that once you know the trend for the next 15-20 days is up. So try whenever there is a correction of 50 or 100 points in Nifty, buy. Buy at previous day low, buy at 2-day low, buy at 3-day low, and you'll make money. Okay, that is a better strategy. Okay, intraday, if you try to play intraday regularly, you know, you cannot, it's not easy to predict markets intraday. Okay, there is a strategy, but it is not easy to learn that. And it's very difficult to train on a seminar. It has to be practiced. Okay, that is why most of the intraday players, they lose money. Please let me know when email will not. We will know about today's trend after market closing, right? So how to know about the day's trend? Anishek, we can give you training on this. You come to our website, right in supportdynamiclevels.com, and this is a regular training. So you have to first take training from our people, and they will give you more analysis on today's data also. Okay, how to simply find out the 5-10-day Teji or Mandi based on the data. This is what I said, Mr. Saeed, that once you see the F2s are buying and the clients are shorting the market in 3-4 days, you know the markets are going to go up. Okay, so this is how you decide, Mr. Saeed. Based on Jan data, is the trend still up? Yes, Mr. Thomas, right now the trend is still up. The trend is still up. The data is clearly showing that the trend is still very much up. We are not seeing any reversal right now, Mr. Thomas. Is next year? No, SGX Nifty does not give you any data. And and the most important data is provided by NSE, so SGX Nifty will not help. Okay, it only helps in opening end, but it is not a big help to predict Teji and Mandi. Sir, please discuss open interest position effect on
Bank Nifty and Nifty.
This is what we did, right? Mr. Manoj Shah, this is what we discussed for the last 40 minutes. How to simply find out. We told you, Mr. Said, can we get the data for individual stocks? No, Mr. Krishnan, you will not get the data for individual stocks. Can this data used for intraday trading? Mr. Ruben, I've seen intraday, you have to have a great knowledge about 2-3 things. Number 1, news. Number 3, international markets, European markets. Number 4, intraday open interest position changes. Intraday. Okay. So to actually know the Teji Manti intraday, it's a different kind of training. You know, it's not very easy to make money intraday. Okay, that is why most people lose money intraday. Don't try to make money very quickly. Try to understand the market, hold on the position for 5-10 days. It's more easier to make money. Okay, are you conducting any professional level course also? Yes, Mr. Gopinath, we are planning, so we will definitely, contact you. Please send us a mail. So we'll keep in touch. We are planning to do a 2-day seminar where we'll give you intraday knowledge, this knowledge, and many other knowledge. We'll create a 2-day seminar. Okay, so we'll do a more professional way where one-to-one support we'll do it. But that will be in Calcutta in our office. So we'll call you. So please send us a mail if you're interested, and we'll send you the details for the course, everything. How many are interested for a 2-day professional level course where we give you more training, more one-to-one training? How many are interested in that? Okay, we can't discuss that. Sorry. If you're interested, you send us a mail. Next, I want your training details in future. Every week we train on Wednesday, Mr. Niranjan. So you are on investing.com. So please come on investing.com and we'll share training methods every Wednesday. Any ballpark OI figure that indicates trend reversal? Oh yes, we have a ballpark figure. That's a good question. Is it there? The average is not. No. The total figures. We have it. We have not put in a presentation, Mr. Anil Kumar. Basically, we can know that usually at this level, these are the highest levels in the last 1 year open interest. Sorry, I did not put this in the presentation. We have it. We also watch that. Thank you, Mr. Anil Kumar. Send us a mail. We'll send you the trend reversal areas. That is how much plus position there is a chances of trend reversal. That's a great question. We have not put in the presentation, but we have it. Whether Elliott wave is a Mr. Manik Nandan, Elliott wave is a trend analysis. I have seen open interest is much better than trend analysis. If you have an open interest idea, you will make more money. And try to follow the foreign institutions. Be with the person who has more knowledge in the market. This is my view. Explain the data OI in your site dynamiclevels.com on daily basis. Yes, we put it on our site on a daily basis. Explain the data. Okay, Mr. Solanki, that's not a very easy job to explain the data every day. Okay, we have it at a seminar. You come for training, maybe we can help you more. How to simply find out? I have already given you, Mr. Saeed, by seeing whether the F2s are buying or not. How do we know in which months or weeks, in which positions are made as options are traded for different months or weeks? This is okay. This data includes all the months options, right? Everything is there. So this data gives you what is the direction of the market. So this includes everything. So we are not missing anything. It may be any month. So we can predict what is happening. But usually 95% of the data is the current month. Okay, Mr. Rishabh. So basically this is how we can know. Because usually these are of the current month. Usually. So the net positions gives you the direction. Okay, is there any importance of put call ratio? Yes, Mohit, there is an importance. Good question. Maybe we'll also create another training session for that. So we'll explain you put call ratio. Want to learn with your organization how to proceed? Just send us a mail. We'll support at dynamiclevels.com and we'll tell you how to help you, Mr. Hiren. How to trade stock option. Okay. Next week we are going to trade. The seminar will be how to trade stock options. So if you are interested, you can come next week and trade on. We'll train you how to trade on stock options. Okay. There is data available and how to trade, which are the volumes. So we'll train you on that also next week. Okay. So next week, please come and we'll trade you on stock options. Mr. Amol, how to interpret how many sellers and buyers are there in call put? How to interpret? This is what we gave Mr. Rajashekhar. If you check, the F2s are net buyers. What is the question, Mr. How to interpret how many sellers and buyers are there? And if you check how many buyers are there and how many sellers are there, all are given here. If you see by contracts, how many numbers of clients there, it is never given. That data is not given by NSE. How many customers and how many clients are not given. We can only study the contracts. Okay, Mr. Rajashekhar, Mr. Anis, what if today's data is buy and we take a buy position and then the next day the trend is downside? So that is bad luck, Mr. Anis. There is no holy grail. But we have seen that maybe you will lose money for one day, but next day you will be more careful because you know the market is reversing. So when you have seen the market has gone up by 400 and 500 points, you have to be careful. After 400, 500 points of Nifty, you have to be careful. There might be a reversal. Okay. Now also when the new clearing starts, you also have to study the data in the new clearing. That what is, if you see, when the new clearing started, they were bought. So we know that this entire clearing, they are in a buy position. So you can know what are they doing on a regular basis. So that comes with practice. Okay. So sometimes we have also lost money. We saw the data, we bought the next day, but the market reversed. Okay. So we have to quickly cut the position and then wait for 1 or 2 days and then again start playing short. So it comes with practice. Okay. Also very, very important, which you have to know, the Bank Nifty, there is a weekly Bank Nifty option contract which expires every Thursday. So that data is also here. Right. That is why if you will see every Thursday, the position will be higher because many things get squared off. So if you check on a Thursday, 8 December, if you check, there is big data because the position gets stopped. Then 15 December, big 22nd, big data, 29th, big data. So every Thursday, the data, is not very easy because every Thursday there is a lot of Bank Nifty weekly options get squared off. So tomorrow again, Bank Nifty options will get squared off. So data will change. So it comes slowly and gradually with practice. How to trade stock option next week? Okay. Also, data is spotted at 10 a.m. on daily basis. Can you post at? Sorry. Data is spotted at 10 a.m. on daily. Can you post at 8 a.m.? हम लोग तो सुबह ही post करते हैं. We send this data also in a newsletter. If you are with a newsletter, we send this data also in a free newsletter every day. So you will receive an email. You can actually know in the data in the morning also. Let's go to see how to see recording. We'll put it on the YouTube. Okay. I lost money, as you said, on intraday in options. Yeah. So it is not easy to make money in intraday, Mr. Hemant. Be careful. Using the option data of the various participants, how do we decide the strike price? Okay, which strike price you would buy? Okay, that is another study. Which strike price to buy? Okay, so if you know the markets are going up, usually we try to buy the next strike price or the next strike price. So if the prices is 19,000, we will buy 19,100 or 19,200 call. Initially, I recommend just buy call premium and put premium. Do not write the markets. I hope you understand. Do not write the market. Do not do call writing and put writing. Only call buy and put buy right now if you are a novice trader. Okay. Yes, we are conducting, Mr. Gopinath, professional courses. Please send us a mail. What levels do you foresee? Right now the markets are up, so we have not seen any reversal right now. So we see the markets are going up right now. So, the markets can go up to 8600 also right now. Okay, but this is not a very easy decision. Tomorrow I might change the decision. That's why follow our newsletter. You will have a better idea every day. What are we thinking about the markets? Based on today's data, can we get today's data? That's a good question, Mr. Anil, but we have 5 minutes, so it will not be so easy to show you what is today's data and what is going to happen tomorrow. Today there was a pullback in Nifty Bank Nifty at 1210. What was that? There was no serious selling right now, Mr. Sundar. Right now the markets are still buy trend. How put call ratio? This is another different training. Maybe next time we will see how to train you on put call ratio. Which data helps in knowing gap up or gap down? Gap up, gap down, is all done by the foreign markets usually. So if there is a movement in the European markets and in the American markets in the evening, that is why we can have gap up, gap down, number one. Number two, you should know that what are the, like on Friday evening, Trump is going to take swearing in at about 10:30 in the night, right? And if he says something, so you might see a gap up, gap down on Monday morning. You should know that internationally, what are the important data which is going to come. Okay, so if there is an important thing which happens in the market in the evening in American and European markets, that is why usually we have gap up, gap down. Okay, so you should have a knowledge of international markets also. How to enter in a Nifty trade when Nifty is opened higher for intraday? It's a difficult question. Okay, so if you know the markets are in a buy position, don't rush, whether it will be a breakout or not a breakout. So, it's not a very easy decision, but once you know the direction is buy, you can still take risk because you know that the direction of the market is buy. You should know the trend first. The market direction and trend, which is most important. Then even if you hold, the prices will come back. Mr. Subhashish Das. How to see recording? It will be on YouTube, Mr. Manoj. Cannot open the link you given. Which link? Which link, Mr. Hiran Kumar Patel? We have not given any link right now. This is one link where you can go. You can go to this link. Okay. We'll just post the link, so you can go and take the data from there every day. Yes, and what? What are the trading that I can enroll? Is the training available in a website or register somewhere? Please let me know. Mr. Firoz Mohammed, please send us a mail and we'll send you the details. What is the importance of put call ratio? We will give you later training on that. How to know stock open interest? Next week, we are going to give you training on stock options. So come next week, Mr. Raj Nandi. Anil Panil, what is your query? Which query did I miss for Anil Panil? Can you just put your query again, Mr. Anil Panil? Palan, maybe, we have too many queries, so I'm mistaken. Let me go down. Do you put analysis on a website? Do you put analysis on a... It is not very easy to put analysis every day. Okay, what happens on expiry and start of new... What happens on expiry and start of new contract? What happens means you have to study the data every day. Once you know the data is showing teji, play bullish on the market for next 5-10 days. When the data is showing mandi, make sure that you're on the sell side. Okay, this is not intraday trading or everything. You study the data and then you decide the market trend. Do you put analysis? What are your weekly support and resistance in Nifty? What are the Nifty main levels? Nifty levels, what are the Nifty levels right now? सुबह को चार्ट बनाया था ना निफ्टी लेवल्स. Okay, if you see the ladder, the next level is 8598. So you have to be careful at 8598 if you check. Okay, so for Nifty level, it was right now the next resistance is at 8598. So definitely after 8598, we'll be more careful. How many points stop loss? Those are intricate details of intraday trading. Once you know the direction, the risk management is a different philosophy. How many contracts you buy, what should be your stop loss depends on your risk management, Mr. Rubin. What was the question which... Yeah, this is not the data, Mr. Saeed, which you are showing. This is another data which we are showing. So this is a different data. That's a different Mr. Saeed. The data which you are showing. Don't the Greeks play a role while analyzing Greeks? Everything plays a role. See, we are going in much detail, Mr. Manish. Everything plays a role. What we are trying to study right now is do not make simple mistakes. You should know the market trend first. Once you know the market trend, what is going to happen for the next 10-15 days, then you know what to do. Because this is where we may lose the maximum money. Okay, Mr. Neeraj, we only conduct training in Calcutta. So you have to fly to Calcutta to take professional training from us. The link mentioned for data is not working. Can you put the link in the chat box also? We put it, right? Chat में डाल देना. We'll just put the link for NSE. We have 2 more minutes. Let us take the final question. Just send us a mail and we'll send you the link. The link is here. You can also copy from where you get the NSE data. This is the link. Okay, let's take the final question. Okay, you please send us a mail, Mr. Rajnandi will tell you. The spelling or archive is incorrect. Okay, please send us a mail, Mr. Manisha. Maybe it's wrong there. We will send you, Just go in the thing and then we'll find out. Is it possible to put 513? Thank you, Mr. Deepak, for correcting. Your explanation is great. Is there any way we can access the previous webinars and classes? It's on YouTube, Mr. Rishabh. Please go on YouTube and you can see our seminars. Shailesh Saraf. Okay, the time is over. Thank you so much. This is the questions we could take. There were thousands of questions. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you liked it, please say yes. So thank you so much for joining. Enjoy your trading in Nifty and be a smart trader. Thank you. Did you enjoy the training? You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shailesh Saraf. Okay, thank you so much. Namaste.